Jesus was perfect, but they hated him. He was sinless, faultless, blameless, full of love, full of truth, full of compassion, and still, they rejected him. He healed the sick, fed the hungry, raised the dead, comforted the broken, restored the outcast, and spoke life into hopeless situations. Yet they mocked him, they questioned him, they plotted against him, they misunderstood him, they crucified him. Let that truth settle in your spirit. If Jesus was perfect and still hated, misunderstood, rejected, and attacked, why do you think obedience will make you popular? This message is for the one who keeps trying to be accepted, for the one who keeps trying to please everyone, for the one who keeps shrinking, adjusting, and silencing themselves to avoid rejection. Jesus was perfect, but they still hated him. So rejection is not proof that you are wrong. Rejection is often proof that you are walking in purpose. Rejection is not new. Rejection did not start with you. Joseph was rejected by his brothers. David was overlooked by his father. Moses was rejected by his own people. Jeremiah was mocked for speaking truth. Jesus was rejected by the world he came to save. Rejection is often the companion of calling. If you are chosen, you will be challenged. If you are anointed, you will be opposed. If you are walking in truth, you will be resisted. Jesus was hated for who he was, not what he did. Jesus didn't hurt people. He healed them. He didn't exploit people. He restored them. He didn't deceive people. He delivered truth. And still they hated him. Why? Because light exposes darkness. Truth exposes lies. Righteousness exposes sin. Not everyone hates you because you are wrong. Some people hate you because you remind them of what they avoid. You can be loving and still rejected. One of the greatest lies believers fall into is this: if I'm loving enough, everyone will accept me. Jesus was love, and they crucified him. You can be kind and still be rejected. You can be faithful and still be misunderstood. You can be pure and still be attacked. Rejection does not mean you lack character. Sometimes it means you carry conviction, the pain of being misunderstood. One of the deepest pains is being misunderstood when your heart is pure, when your intentions are good, when your motives are clean, when your heart is sincere. And still, people misjudge you. Jesus experienced that pain. They called him a blasphemer. They called him a liar. They called him a deceiver, and he stayed silent. Sometimes silence is strength. Sometimes restraint is power. Sometimes walking away is wisdom. Why approval is a trap. If you live for approval, you will die by rejection. Jesus never chased validation. He walked in obedience. He didn't change his message to fit crowds. He didn't dilute truth to keep followers. He didn't compromise righteousness for popularity. He chose obedience over applause. And that's the model. People hated Jesus because he didn't blend. In Jesus didn't fit systems. He didn't follow culture. He didn't bow to religion. He didn't submit to corruption. He disrupted comfort. He challenged hypocrisy. He exposed pride. When you don't blend in, you get targeted. When you don't conform, you get criticized. When you don't compromise, you get opposed. Rejection is sometimes protection. Some people rejecting you is God protecting you. If they stayed, they would drain you. If they stayed, they would delay you. If they stayed, they would distract you. Not every loss is a loss. Not every closed door is a curse. Not every rejection is rejection. Some are redirection. Jesus didn't internalize rejection. Jesus did not let rejection define his identity. He knew who he was. He knew why he came. He knew who sent him. If you don't know who you are, rejection will rewrite your identity. If you don't know your purpose, rejection will redirect your path. Identity protects you from internalizing rejection. They hated him, but he still loved them. This is where it gets powerful. Jesus didn't become bitter. He didn't become hateful. He didn't become resentful. He forgave them. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That is divine maturity. That is supernatural strength. That is spiritual authority. You don't need everyone to like you. You need obedience more than acceptance. You need purpose more than popularity. You need peace more than approval. If Jesus didn't need everyone to like him, neither do you. A word for the rejected. If you've been rejected, If you've been betrayed, if you've been misunderstood, if you've been pushed away, hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are not alone. Rejection does not cancel calling. Rejection does not cancel purpose. Rejection does not cancel destiny. God uses rejection to refine you. Rejection builds resilience. Rejection builds strength. Rejection builds endurance. Rejection builds character. You are being shaped, not shattered. Final declarations. I declare that rejection will not define you. I declare that hatred will not harden you. I declare that misunderstanding will not silence you. I declare that purpose will prevail in your life. They hated Jesus, but he fulfilled his mission anyway. And you will fulfill yours too. If this message spoke to your heart, type, "I will walk in purpose," in the comments as a declaration of faith. If you know someone struggling with rejection, share this message with them. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can continue growing in faith together. And remember this truth: rejection didn't stop Jesus, and it won't stop you.